Question for Coach Down.
You have to see Brown, or, had a good outing out of the pen today.
You mean Jay Brown against Brown? Yeah, that was the only chance we had to win that game, is to get a stellar performance out of the bullpen, and Jay was really good today. He was able to get his changeup over, breaking balls, slip some fastballs in there at times, but we dug ourselves a hole. Dyson wasn't real sharp; they hit him around, and then we had some innings left, but we were going to have a good performance out of the bullpen, and Jay Brown stepped up big for us.
It really seemed like Dyson had the velocity.
He actually, I just looked at his charts. He had velocity early. He had pretty good velocity, and then it dropped off. Hard to explain. They had a bad day. I don't want to make excuses for him, and he wasn't making excuses. He was in there. Brown hit fastballs. That's the scouting report, and they did. And they got a chance to swing it in a few of his, and they squared him up pretty good. But he got hit around.
Christian was finished 4-2 with Boston. That he hit the ball pretty well. He got some good swings.
Well, I'm trying to be optimistic with Walker and Ebert. If they have a good swing, I'm trying to hang on to that. I thought Ebert had a couple of good swings today, and Walker had a couple of good passes, but with the infield in, he wasn't able to get the run home. That's disappointing. But the guy made a pitch on the inside half. But we played hard today, and Cooper was hard to hit. He didn't have his best control today. I think he walked forward, but he had good stuff. They didn't get a lot of hits against him. They gave us a chance to win that game, and Ethan Carter threw well. We broke down a little bit for him defensively there, and then Matt Price, even though he had a 4-run lead, he threw the ball well out of the bullpen today. So Brown has a good team. I told our guys, prior to the game today, that this team could win the Ivy League. This is a team that will probably end up in the postseason, and we need to play well here at home. And both games were hard for us, but we were able to win.
When was the last time you saw guys second place?
I can't remember.
Drew Meyer, 2002.
Drew did it.
SEC tournament.
It must have been in Hoover.
It was in Hoover against Alabama.
It was a good play. I mean, it was hard to catch the ball in the outfield today. The wind was swirling, the sun was an issue at times, and their outfielders hung on to some balls. I kept thinking we were going to get a few misplays out there, but they kept catching them. And I was hoping that Coach Holbrook would send him, and it looked like Marzilli stumbled a little bit, but the throw had to be on the money, and he was able to score.
Is Jackie going to be able to go tomorrow?
No, he's out indefinitely. He's got the stitches in his hand.
Is that frustrating?
Yeah, it's frustrating, but what are you going to do? I mean, it is. Teams have issues, and we can't get the team on the field that we thought would beat our team at the beginning of the year. But part of the deal. You have some adversity, and you got to deal with it. And I know Jackie's disappointed and frustrated too, but nothing he can do. He's playing hard and had a collision down there at second base and cut his hand.
Did he get stepped on, or did he cut him back?
I'm not sure how he did it. I'm not sure where the cut came from, but he came straight upstairs and got stitched up.
Speaking of things you don't see right now, when was last time you saw a guy just caught in the middle today and 8 plate appearances on Jay Brown, one at bat?
There's not many guys who can do that. He's been known to do that, but his on base percentage is really good. He has a good eye, and he gets on base a lot for us.
Is he usually pretty comfortable in the 9th spot, or also batted second one game? I don't know this week, but he's interesting with the Rouse the ball pretty well. You Scott behind him.
Yeah, I'll probably keep him down there. Adrian is, his on base percentage is good as well, and he can swing it pretty good using the other side of the field.
With Rouse playing so well, I mean, did it be a pretty difficult decision for you? When Bobby Haney is not pretty healthy enough to return full-time to league?
Well, I'd like to have to worry about that a little bit. I don't have enough decisions to make right now with personnel, and I think Bobby's looking forward to playing tomorrow. I got to make a decision on whether I put him in there or not. But you got to keep the players in there. I can play them all. I can play Morales and third if I need to, and we can go to second and get Bobby back in there.
Was the fact that you put Bobby in and took him out, is that because of the error, or anything? Even if because you just want to see how it's
Well, the issue with him right now is swinging the bat more than anything else. So he came up in a situation where I thought we might be able to get a few more runs, and so I gave Jeffrey Jones an opportunity there. But he has more difficulty swinging the bat than he does playing defense with his shoulder.
The
leave early, play with Walker? Is that something you guys want to run? Sonic big broad stuff?
No, it was a set play. I mean, you try to make a long throw to get your guy to play. Of course, if they make a good throw, he's out. But the ball's in the dirt, we were able to get an extra run there. So sometimes you take a few chances.
Just run it again?
Yeah, just did it again. You know, just didn't work the first time. Let's see if we can do it again. You know, like I said, with a good throw, the guy's out. But he threw it in the dirt, and we were able to get another run.
Talk about Blake performance. Looked like he was a lot of
I thought he had good stuff. I thought Cooper had really good stuff. He was difficult to hit, and Brown can swing the bats. There's no question about it. You look at their numbers from last week in 4 games. I think their lowest hit output was 10 or 11 per game, and they came in hitting like 325 as a team. And the scouting reports we got on them were they're going to be aggressive up at the plate. Cooper had good stuff, but he did go to 3 ball counts, full counts too much, and he ended up walking 4 guys today. You know, but that being said, he battled and he hung in there for us.
You said aggressive, but also seemed to show a lot of patience too. You know, one that's good at waiting for the official.
Yeah, they're a difficult team to pitch to because they'll take their hacks and then they can lay off of a bad pitch at times. And you know, I'm impressed with their offense.
We haven't seen too much Parker Banks at the season. He was over 6, I guess, not only did they reach base all 4 times. What did you think about him?
He gave us a lift today. There was no doubt about it. He gave us a lift, and you know we went into the season sort of thinking he may get an opportunity to hit against left-handers, and that's what we did today, and it worked out well for him. So you probably get to see that again.
Do you have any firmer grasp on who's going to close? Is it Michael's close right now?
Sorry?
Is the closer's role Michael's to lose?
No, I don't think we're in a situation right now with this team that we can say we have a closer or a designated guy. As we sit here, I guess we played 14 games.
Yeah.
We played 14 games. Things change a little bit. You know, 6 weeks ago, I was thinking that John Taylor might be able to pick up some saves for us. Right now, I'm thinking that I hope we can get 12 or 15 saves out of our bullpen. Is it going to be one guy? I don't think so. You know, I think it's going to be a matchup situation. I hope Roth has a few. I hope Parker Banks has a few. Matt Price maybe will get a few. Jose Mata may get a few. Maybe John Taylor gets back in there. But I'm thinking more right now that we're going to have a variety of guys hopefully getting saves. I don't think it'll be a designated guy.
What are you looking for?
Bounce back. I'm looking for him to just bounce back. He had a bad outing last week. This game is a hard game. It will humble you. And the guys that are successful in this game are the guys that get off the turf the fastest. Because you're going on the turf, you're going to get knocked down. The great ones get knocked down. And he took one on the chin last week, and looking for him to bounce back tomorrow.
It's a hard lesson for a freshman like him who had so much success in high school. You know, dominating guys, go out and get around and not be able to throw strikes like that. It was a frustrating guy. All of it's like that happened too much.
Yeah, I think it's probably hard, but I also have confidence in him that he will do better. He will adjust. It's part of the growing process. Not many guys get to where they are without going through some bumps, bumps along the road, and he had a tough one last week. I hope he bounces back tomorrow.
Anything else for Chris Tanner? Thank you, guys.
What's going on in hoops?
Kentucky won by a lot.
They did.
And then,